This is Anushka Man and I welcome you all to French One Stop. So in the previous video, we learnt how to conjugate the ER verbs in French language. If you haven't checked that video out, I would recommend that you check that video, learn how to conjugate the ER verbs because these verbs are the most basic verbs in French language, and it is very important that you know what they are and how they are used, what are the rules involved with their usage before moving to the advanced level of French language. So the link is in the description box for you to check them out. So for those of you who have already watched that video, today is going to be a very short class. We are going to have a few exercise questions so that you are able to practice the ER verbs that we learned in the previous class. So in the video, I taught you how to conjugate verbs like habiter, which means to live, and parler, which means to speak. And also, I gave you the homework to conjugate the verbs aimer, which means to like or to love, and also regarder, which means to watch. The answers to those conjugations were given in the description box in a document. So I hope you all practiced all 4 of these verbs, and today we are going to do some questions so that you are able to apply what you have learned so far. So before we move on to the questions, let us first revise the rules. As we know that in all the ER verbs, we first of all remove the ER, and then to the root word that we obtain, we add endings. E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT, ENT on the basis of the pronouns that we are using. With je, we use E. With tu, we use ES. With il and en, we again use E. With nous, we add ONS. With vous, we add EZ. With il and el, we add ENT. So I hope till here everything is clear to all of you. If not, please go back to the previous video and revise the rules regarding the ER verbs. So let us start with the questions. So there are a set of fill in the blanks questions. What you have to do is, you have 4 verbs to choose from. Regarder, parler, habiter and aimer. All 4 of these verbs we have done in the previous video. You have to choose the verb which will fit in the sentence and then conjugate the verb according to the pronoun in that sentence, and then you have to fill in the blanks. We are going to first see the question and then we'll discuss the answers simultaneously. So the first question is, je dash anglais et français. Je dash anglais et français. I dash English and French. So you see the question. If you want to try the answer out yourself first, so I want you to pause the video, try it, and then resume watching the video to check your answer. Now let us choose the verb which will fit here out of the options. Regarder means to watch. I don't think that's going to fit here. Then we have aimer means to like or love. It might fit here, but let's see the other options. We have habiter means to live. Does that make sense? I live English and French. No, it doesn't. Then we have parler. Parler means to speak. I speak English and French. Makes sense, right? So the verb that we are going to choose is parler. Now over here, the pronoun is je. Now how do we conjugate the verb for the pronoun je? We remove the ER and we add E. So the answer will become je parle anglais et français. I speak English and French. Did you get the answer? If not, then do not worry, we have many more questions to practice. Let's move on to the next one. Anushka dash le chocolat. Anushka dash le chocolat. Anushka dash the chocolates. Anushka dash the chocolates. So Pahle will not be there. Anushka speaks chocolates? No. Abite will also not be there. Anushka lives in chocolates? No. So what are the options left? Regarder and aimer. Anushka watches the chocolates? Makes sense. But Anushka loves the chocolates. Makes even more sense, right? So the correct answer is aimer. Anushka loves the chocolates. So how do we conjugate aimer for Anushka? Now Anushka is a female, a singular female. So you remember the rule for L. What was L? It was singular and feminine. So what did we do? We removed the ER and we added E. So here also we will follow that rule because Anushka is a singular feminine word. Anushka aime les chocolats. Anushka aime les chocolats. Got the answer? Let's move on to the next one. Tu dash à Paris. Tu dash à Paris. You dash in Paris. So someone is asking, you dash in Paris? You dash what? So the correct answer over here would be habiter, to live. Someone might ask you, you live in Paris? So you'd say no. So you live in Paris. So the correct word is habiter. Now how do we conjugate habiter for tu? We remove the ER and we add ES. Tu habites à Paris. Tu habites à Paris. Got it? So the next question is, Paul et Marc dash français. Paul et Marc dash français. Paul and Mark dash French. So the correct option here would be to speak, parler. Paul and Mark speak French. Paul and Mark speak French. Now Paul and Mark are two boys. That means they are plural. So what rule will we use here? The rule that we used for il. That is plural masculine. What will we do here? We will remove the ER from parler and we will add ENT. Paul et Marc parlent français. Paul et Marc parlent français. The next question is, vous dash la télévision. Vous dash la télévision. You dash the television. The correct option will be regarder, to watch. You watch the television. How will we conjugate regarder for vous? We will remove the ER and we will add EZ. Vous regardez la télévision. Vous regardez la télévision. Let us take one more example. For example, I say, Mahri et Anushka dash à Delhi. Mahri et Anushka dash à Delhi. Mary and Anushka dash in Delhi. So the answer is easy. The verb will be habiter. Mary and Anushka live in Delhi. Now how will we conjugate habiter for a group of two girls? So over here we have two females, Mahri and Anushka. So for two females, what did we do? we removed the ER and we added ENT like we did for L. So what will be the answer? Mahri e Anushka a beat a Delhi. Mahri e Anushka a beat a Delhi. Let us take one more example to make the things more clearer. Suppose I say Paul e Anushka dash le gâteau. Paul et Anushka dash le gâteau. Paul and Anushka dash the cake. So the correct answer would be aimer, to like. Paul and Anushka like the cake. Now how will we conjugate aimer for Paul and Anushka? Now you see, Paul is a male and Anushka is a female. So it is a group of mixed genders. So what was the rule that we followed? We will follow the ill rule. Because ill is also used when there is a mixed group of people which has both males and females. So what will we do? We will remove the ER from aimer and we will add ENT. Paul et Anushka aiment le gâteau. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that this video helped you to make things a little more clearer regarding the ER verbs. I have attached a document in the description box which has some more practice questions along with the answers. Don't see the answers first. I want you to practice those questions by yourself and then check your answers. And if you have any doubts, please feel free to comment below. So see you in the next video. Au revoir.